to the Darlington Theatre Players touring production of Wickie on the Wind. We proudly perform today on Menang Puja. I would like to acknowledge the Menang people as the traditional custodians of the land on which we perform today. Please silence all mobile devices and refrain from taking photos or videos during the performance. We hope you enjoy.
Keeper's log, August 1st, 1903. This really is the edge of the world. A tower in disrepair, thanks to that Mitchell fella, and a light as unstable as the weather itself in these parts. These gusts are going to take some getting used to. Fresh water's going to be hard to find. That well that Mitchell dug might come in useful after all. The hut seems solid enough, should withstand these swells. Can't say the same for the light. Track, the ferocity of the wind and the punishing spray from the south, it's enough to drive a man to an early grave. As bad as a lighthouse keeper, they say. Well, they're not wrong. The waves break over the hut at times. It's a good thing it's made of solid stone, but the light itself is somewhat protected, being up the hill and all. It's a hell of a climb, but it's worth the trouble.
Daddy, I can't sleep.
nothing like a lull of a poem to rest your weary head, eh? A boat on the sea, my boat, eager and frail, sweet skies, smile while you look on her fairy sail. And waves, great waves, long have you worked your will, but just while she passes, kind waves, be still. Winds, and I may not ask that you never blow, but spare her the moaning note that the old boats know.
And sing, Daddy, I do love it when you sing.
Roll away, ocean, roll away, sea, roll your way over the ocean to me. Come daybreak, come dawn, sunset and fall, a light in the darkness will answer your call. The wind in your hair, a song in your heart, the ocean is ours, now never we part. Drifting and rolling, you're never alone. Sleep on the window, roll away home. Keeper's log, June 1910. Why do I bother? Something keeps me going. Mary Ann and the little ones, only they're not so little anymore. Elsie is 13, telling me how things are and all that. I tell you, it's not just the life that a man works to keep true. Frederick, Myra, Francis, Elsie, Charles, Oliver, Dora, Gracie and Matilda, they found love. Moved away. This coast doesn't have one light. It has 10. One guides ships, the others guide me. The beacon itself is oil-powered. That wick is trimmed every night, and that fire brings light, hope and guidance. The last light on the tip of Albany, and the first for seafarers. July 1911. My watch ended. The port's pilot crew were tasked with trimming the wick, and I kept watch on the waters no more. The light that I worked to keep as a beacon became a flicker that was eventually snuffed out. Disrepair thanks to damn technology. Trim the wick, light the lamp, walk the track, know the waters, dirty oil, clean oil, salt and spray. What I've endured! This place is mine, I tell you. No crew can do a Wickie's job like I can. I can never leave this place. I've spent what seems like a lifetime on this rock, on the edge of the sea, with the salt in the very veins. I'm a guardian, a keeper of stories and souls. Time was, this place was the only light in the darkness. Keeper's hands change quickly around here. What it is, I couldn't tell you. Or maybe I could. Maybe it's... Time marches on. Keepers are no more. But I remain a guardian. Souls still need a keeper. People still need someone who knows these waters.
These waters feel like home to me. The sea breeze, the taste of salt. It's a feeling like no other. Yachting has always been in my blood. The trip from Hamlin Bay to Albany is what we've done so many times. My kids take the reins of the rigging, and my husband's a navigator. We're a yachting family. That night was one like any other on this coast. But soon, our navigation became blurred. The tide rose, we lost our heading. This night turned into one you'd read about in stories. Dark and brooding with ferocious winds and punishing seas battering the rocks.
Smith yachting family ran into trouble on their voyage from Hamlin Bay into the port of Albany. Visibility was poor and the navigational lights were hard to pinpoint. They needed someone who knew these waters like a vein on the back of their hand. Veins twisting into the shape of Frenchman's Bay and Princess Royal Harbour. Point King Lighthouse is the last place before endless ocean, an ocean that has claimed many lives. And I'm here to make sure that your life isn't one of them, Miss Smith.
What? Who are you? How?
Look, the swell hits your vessel southeast of Vancouver Peninsula. My light is your safety beacon.
Your light? I can't get a heading. We've been sent adrift from Hamlin. What can we do?
There's safety in that harbour. There's my light at Point King and the other one over at Breaksea, your point of safety.
The light at the point hasn't existed in years. Who are you? How do you know me?
Me?
Is this how it ends?
My job is or was to trim the wick, light the lamp, and boats like yours take it safely into Princess Royal Harbour.
Was.
Redden's the name. Last soul on the tip of Albany. Next land, Antarctica.
He had a large dark coat with 2 rows of brass buttons on the front. His collar was pulled up and a flat black hat pulled down on his head. He had a short beard in his hand a pipe. He nodded his head and pipe at me. And in that moment, the harbour opened up before our eyes.
Sea has taken too much from me.
The rocks, we could have drowned. But how?
I'm going to keep watch on this my channel here. It's my responsibility. Besides, I might catch a glimpse of Michael.
Michael?
My brother. Taken by the sea when we were very young. Just a glimpse, perhaps.
I'm sorry.
Oh, there's nothing for it. Now, you keep true, and you can dock in the port of Albany.
Thank you. You saved us. All of us.
Just my duty.
He had grey hair and a short beard. The real seafaring kind, you know? He almost looked like he should have been a part of the sea. Wait, that's him! John Gregory Redden, born 17th of August, 1853.
I know what you're thinking. The year is 1989. I died in 1941. But Point King is and always will be mine. It remains my responsibility to keep a watch on these waters for seafarers and yachts like yours that need a light in this darkness. There are stories like that of Jennifer Smith that say I appear on vessels in distress, a bearded ghost. My home is now considered one of the most haunted places on the southwest coast. Imagine that. There are whispers of a keeper dripping in salt water, a wickie on the wind, if you will. I prefer to think that I'm the spirit of Point King, the guardian of Princess Royal Harbour, keeping watch on all those that brave the waters of Albany. My home is now a ruin, but the soul of John Gregory Redden remains. The wickie on the wind.